Hello, my name is Swanand Bhuskute. I'm from WD401, currently in fourth year computer department. Today I'm going to make the submission for WD401 milestone 7 or level 9. In this level, we have to integrate error logging and third-party tools like Sentry or Rollbar for error logging and debugging purposes in our project. So on a daily basis, while we are developing our projects, we encounter with lots of errors for developing big or small features in all development, testing, and production level environments. We use various console logs, console info, console error statements for understanding the flow and running of our project. We also use console log statements to print the data coming from the API to ensure if the data is being fetched properly. Also, we use async await, try catch finally blocks in our code to identify the exact error properly in our main code. We also stringify the data, parse the data, fetch from the API to further type checking purposes. Also, when working individually, we encounter with our error, debug them, and move on. But while working collaboratively, we have to deal with other developer errors, and we don't want ourselves to dive into the folders and files and start from scratch from understanding why the error is occurring, in which feature the error is occurring. For that, we use third-party tools like Sentry or Rollbar for knowing the errors exactly on which line, on which event the error has occurred. So I have integrated Sentry in my Sports Live 301 capstone project. So let's go to the project. Some basic code for using Sentry in our project. First, we have to install this library and then include this code in our project. So let's go to the project. This is the project. First, we have to install the library, this Sentry.react as a dependency for our project, and then in main.tsx we have to include this boilerplate code. In this we can see this id and this project id are the same, so that's how they are connected with the Sentry, and my project is connected, and the name of my project is Sports Live. In here you can create it. So let's go to the errors. So for that we have to deliberately include some errors to see how the things work. So for that, while switching the locales, like while switching the languages, I have injected this error, and also while closing the modal after read more, I have injected this error. This is a fake error. This will always be true as this is a complete string. So this will always throw an error. This is the event when the error will occur, like when it will close the modal. Also, these two buttons, the methods doesn't exist, so they will definitely throw errors. So let's start our project. So let's go to the project. This is our project. We can see if we click on this button, currently there are no errors. If we click on this item, we can see the error has popped up, method does not exist. Also, if we change the locale, again the errors will pop up. We can see an error occur while changing the locale. Also, if we go to the matches and click on read more and then close, we can see the error has been popped up. Error occurred while read more match article. So if you go to the errors and refresh the page, currently these are 90 minutes ago. You can see these three errors occurred, and if we go exactly inside the error, we can know on which event the error has occurred. So if we watch this properly, we can see when the error. So this is showing that error occurred on closing the model. This is the error occurred while changing the locale. So it shows exactly on which event the error occurred. Similarly, this will show the error that occurred when the method does not exist. So if we know on which line and which event the error has occurred exactly, we can debug the error properly. But for more efficient debugging capability, we can use this React developers extension in the Chrome, we can install it in our Chrome browser, and after installing that, we can know the component hierarchy in our project. Like first there is a suspense component before everything loads, then there is authenticator provider for identifying if the user has been signed in or not. Then there are other components too, and in the navbar we can see there are many other components like this link, home, then articles, then matches, then teams, then this sign up, sign in links. So we can understand the component hierarchy using this tool. Also in the provider settings we can understand the uh, rendering time required for components in our project. So if we just refresh the page, we just here we can understand the rendering time required for the components to render. So if we can see that the this match list component took 4.3 milliseconds, navbar component took 0.8 out of 2 milliseconds. So this is so using this tool we can more efficiently debug the errors if any component is taking more time to load. Then also we can use some do some optimization in our code so that the component will render more fast. So this was all about the error tracking and debugging services. Thank you. Also, I am going to comment these injected errors so that when the app is deployed on the Netlify, those errors will not occur. I will just comment this. So this was all about the error tracking and debugging in our project.